says, my question is regarding an authentic hadith where it states that we must treat our women kindly and that women are made from a crooked part of the rib. What does it mean? Are women crooked? The hadith talks about the origin of the creation of women. So when one asks what the origin of creation of Adam, we would say clay or dust. He was created from the earth. While Eve or Hawa was created from the left rib of Adam. And that's why they say in the human body, the left ribs is missing one. So that rib is not straight, it's crooked. The Prophet explained to us that women are created from such a rib. And being crooked, meaning that it's not straight. It has a peak and it has low points. Scholars say that the peak is how compassionate and loving and caring towards her children a woman can be. And a man could never reach that stage ever. So this is not criticizing women. Rather, it is a description of how they were created initially. And this is why some say that men are from Venus and women are from Mars, or the opposite. Meaning, though they're human beings, but their nature is totally different. So men are usually unemotional. They're not good in expressing their feelings. They don't like to talk a lot. They don't like nagging. And they're very meticulous when it comes to small things. And they're usually interrogating over everything that happens and remind people. Women, on the other hand, are emotional. They're compassionate. They're full of love. They're full of emotions. And this may, at times, hinder and jeopardize their decision making. And that's why they need to take advice. They need someone to open their eyes before making an impulsive decision they may regret for the rest of their lives. And this is probably why Allah placed divorce in the hand of men. Because if it were for women, they would have probably divorced their husbands in the first couple of weeks or months without thinking twice, because they're emotional. And this is not an insult. This is how Allah created them. If a woman did not have such emotions, a man would be married to another man. So there has to be this chemistry between them that is different poles in order to get attracted to one another. Because if it's the same positive, it would not have worked. So the hadith is telling us to care and to be aware of a woman's nature so that you cater for that nature. A man should not scrutinize his wife. Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? Didn't I tell you so many times? And he keeps on keeping an eye on whatever fault she does. This is not a good thing to do. So he says, no, I want to teach her, Sheikh. I want to fix her. Fixing her is trying to straighten this crooked rib, and it cannot be fixed. If you try to fix it, it will break. And that's a metaphor for divorcing her. So the best thing for you is to keep her as she is, tolerate her flaws and shortcomings, and enjoy her as she comes. But this is providing that she does not cross the red line and commits sins and haram, because this is not something that we can tolerate, and Allah knows best. And this doesn't mean that a man does not have flaws and shortcomings. Oh no, they're full of that. Yet the Prophet is addressing the men because they're the guardian, and he's telling them about what they may overlook in their spouse's character so that they can cater for it. He did not say that men are, mashallah, fair and just and reasonable and logical and blah, blah, blah. No, we know that men can be even worse. But he was addressing a specific issue because the men are the leaders and they're the guardians and they're the captains of the ship who should know about what's going on in their houses.